Mungu wangu, mbona umeniacha mimi katika taabu zote hizi? Maisha yangu ni ya mashaka, kwani sina raha, nimekosa amani. Matatizo mengi yananisonga sana, nakuomba Bwana nisaidie.
Week 1. Responsible and Sustainable Farming. In Mwanzo village, a grandfather, his son and grandchild were discussing farming. Grandpa recalled how in the past seasons were predictable and rain patterns reliable. They planted coffee on terraces, pumpkins, sweet potatoes, arrowroots, sugarcane and other indigenous crops in the wetlands, using traditional seeds and organic manure. Drought and famine were rare occurrences. The son interjected, pointing out that currently water catchment areas, hills, shrines and forests have been cultivated for cash crops, including coffee, wheat, sugarcane and tea. Modern buildings and other structures have replaced swamps. Indigenous trees have given way to unfriendly exotic trees, while swaths of land have been put under extensive mining. Exotic trees have kept away bees and friendly insects. Cutting down of indigenous trees has contributed to prolonged droughts, leading to crop failure and human and livestock deaths. Modern trends have led to closure of factories that depend on local farming, resulting in loss of jobs. The grandchild, who is pursuing a degree in agripreneurship, invited fellow villagers for a meeting to discuss how to strengthen agricultural extension services and integrated farming practices. National food security should be a key objective of agriculture in Kenya. Kenya has in the recent years been facing severe food insecurity, with a high proportion of the population lacking access to food in the right amounts and quality. Households are also incurring huge food bills due to the high food prices and increased lifestyle diseases. To improve food security and address the root causes of hunger and poverty, there is need to introduce modern farming practices and initiatives focusing on the following value chains: dairy, livestock, horticulture, and staple foods. Farmers should have links to markets, improved manure and seed quality, and increased access to financing. This will facilitate more efficient small-scale business practices, improve livelihoods, and also support policies on growing Kenyan's economy through agriculture. Readings: Genesis chapter 2 verses 7 to 9 and chapter 3 verses 1 to 7. Romans chapter 5 verses 12 to 19. Matthew chapter 4 verses 1 to 11. Spiritual reflection. On the first Sunday of Lent, we are reminded of the importance of fasting. In fasting, we are able to resist all kinds of temptations. We see Jesus against Satan. His greatest weapon was the Scriptures. Through fasting, we are able to see ourselves in the true light. Act. Reflection questions. How is the government, county and national, and farmers promoting best farming practices? What is the role of the Church in advocating for best farming practices? What steps can be taken to stop importation of substandard food commodities and promote locally available food?
Mungu wangu, mbona shaka